Today is the Global Food Security and Plant Biosecurity Symposium here at Southern University. We've brought together various university partners, federal agencies who are working on the front lines of research and monitoring of exotic plant pathogens and insect pests that are threats to our agriculture and natural resources. Also, we have today a poster session too from students from collaborating universities, Alabama A&M and Florida A&M, and of course our students here at Southern University in the Urban Forestry program, their poster sessions and presentations. This is the Global Food Security and Plant Biosecurity Symposium here at Southern 2010. And this year we are partnering with other universities, collaborators. We have students from Florida A&M University Entomology Program, Alabama A&M University Plant and Soil Science in their Forestry Program, Penn State University Plant Pathology Program, and numerous federal partners, USDA APHIS, Plant Protection and Quarantine, the USDA Agricultural Research Service, the Department of Homeland Security, CBP, and Louisiana Department of Agriculture and Forestry in their quarantine and horticulture section. So it's a wide range of collaborators. As I said earlier, no one university has all of the answers to deal with this particular issue of global food security. And so universities and agencies need to collaborate and to work together to solve these particular problems. You know, we have many threatening diseases that threaten our forest ecosystems and our cropping systems. This is just a shot of sudden oak death, and we've had speakers to talk about that. Dr. Bruce Multazan talked about that. The Asian longhorn beetle, an exotic pest that was introduced in the U.S. and causing problems. Again, many of these pests can enter through natural means, accidental means. As you know, we in a global world, global trade, sometimes potentially in agricultural products that come in our ports of entry. Mr. Stanley Purtle gave an overview of what Homeland Security is doing with that. Our students have been exposed to a wide range of experiential learning opportunities. This is a visit we made to the National Detective Dog Center in Orlando, Florida, when it was located there. Now my understanding it's located in Atlanta. And it's important that we introduce students to different careers in this particular area, global food security. And at this time, this is one of the detector dogs, food detector dogs from Department of Homeland Security. But let me just stop briefly and mention, with this grant, what we are able to do is visit a lot of places, and this is one of the ports, or the USDA APHIS has a series of plant inspection stations that are located in major ports of entry, for instance, Miami, George Bush International Airport, and also the seaport there, New Orleans. And this is a visit we made to the George Bush International Airport, the USDA APHIS plant inspection station. These plant inspection stations are staffed jointly by Homeland Security and also by the USDA APHIS. But we'll have some, and the point I'm getting at is that, we've been doing this symposium for about 4 years. And, why are we doing this? We're doing this for students. We're doing this to secure, America's agriculture. And also there's a concern in that we need to train the next generation of scientists and professionals to handle these types of issues. And this symposium has been very successful in getting our students internships and this type of experience. We want to encourage students to further their education and also think about careers in plant protection type disciplines, plant pathology, entomology. We are at a critical need in this country of more scientists and professionals in plant health management.
My study is on longleaf pines. I did research at the Southern Research Center in Pineville, and it studied on longleaf pines and their effects to the southern areas, how manganese affects these plants' growth, the pine needle's growth, appearance, and physiology. And through the study, we understood that calcium and magnesium alleviate some of these effects, problems of manganese. It's very important to understand how, because longleaf pines, they're native in this area, and we're trying to understand their effects so it could stay native in this area instead of loblolly taking over certain areas. I do encourage people to come here. It gives you a wide range of urban forestry programs that you can get into and different things that you can study. It's very broad, so you could probably pick any topic in urban forestry and study it, and they are professors here willing to help you out with any project that you will be willing to study.
We want to make sure that new land managers, new state foresters, state agriculture folks have the latest information and updated information on sudden oak death and why they should be concerned about it, and then perhaps to offer them some options as to what they could do to manage for it.
What has made America a strong country is our agricultural production and resources, and so to get food and fresh water and those types of important items. We have threats to our food production as far as plant pathogens are concerned, especially exotic pathogens, whether they are introduced naturally, accidentally, or perhaps a remote chance maybe a terrorist may intentionally try to do that, but maybe that's a remote chance, but especially natural means or accidental means of introductions of these pathogens to our ecosystem. And so what we're doing today is focusing on training that next generation of scientists and professionals to address these issues.
Sudden oak death is a water mold, so we're trying to make sure that we get our message out that while it's a cryptic pathogen, there are methods of being able to detect it, and we rely on those pretty heavily to tell us where the pathogen is not. Should it show up is the bigger question. What will we do about it? So I guess I would like to have folks remember that these things aren't just a quick fix. You can't just spray something on it and it's taken care of. It involves many levels of government and lots of research that goes into how we might break the cycle of sudden oak death.
The importance of agricultural research in securing our nation's food supply and safety. A lot of work goes into perhaps breeding plants for disease resistance, coming up with strategies how we combat plant pathogens, whether they're in our crops or in our forest ecosystem. That's vitally important for the country.